Good afternoon, and today we're speaking with UMHS 2018 graduate, Dr. Garam Han. And Dr. Han, good afternoon and welcome today. And can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now in residency?
Yeah, hi, thank you for having me. I'm currently one of the general surgery chief residents in my final year of residency here in Mayo Clinic, Arizona. Um, the unique thing about our program here at Mayo is that the chief residents get to run their own service, almost like junior faculty. So I'm one of 4 chief residents, and we see all of the acute care surgery consults that come in through the hospital.
Great, great. And I understand in August, you're going to be starting a really awesome residency. Can you tell us, not a residency, a fellowship. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was very excited to get into the colon and rectal surgery fellowship at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak, Michigan. They have a fantastic program. They do a wide variety of cases as far as, using the robotic platform, having laparoscopic procedures and
Wow.
big open cases as well. And I've heard great things about all of the faculty there. So I'm very excited to be joining them.
Wow, that's amazing. And what are some of your goals that you have, or if you have any, for your fellowship, and what are you hoping to get out of it?
Yeah, so during general surgery residency, you do a fair amount of colon and rectal surgery, but the actual fellowship itself is only 1 year long, and there's a lot of um, variety of cases and techniques you have to become very adept at as a colon and rectal surgeon. So my hope is that, in this next year that I get to refine some of the techniques that I've learned throughout residency and build on my comfort level with especially some of the more complicated cases. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Wow. All right. Great. And finally, can you just tell us what are 2 things that you really liked about studying at UMHS and how UMHS helped you become the doctor that you are today?
So I love how flexible UMHS is. I feel like they do a great job in tailoring the medical school experience to each individual. I was in kind of a unique situation where I was an international person coming from South Korea originally, but I grew up in West Africa and got my undergrad education in the American system. And UMHS allowed me to, fulfill my dream of becoming a doctor. And UMHS also, I feel like, works very well with students as far as how expensive it is to go through this process.
Sure.
Unlike a lot of the Caribbean schools, the tuition is much more affordable, and UMHS had scholarships based on academic achievements, your GPA during your undergrad, that were really helpful in making this a possibility.
Okay, great.
And then, of course, I developed lifelong friendships while studying in St. Kitts. You're removed from your family and friends, which kind of sucks, but also opens up the window for you to kind of find, your own group of people. And I feel like the bonds that you develop in a circumstance like that are, ones that don't go away. I was actually just meeting with one of my best friends from the island for dinner just last week when I was in Michigan trying to look for a house. It hit me that it had been 10 years since we first met.
Wow, that's amazing. Anything else that you would like to say about your residency or your fellowship or studying at UMHS that we haven't covered?
Um, no, I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. I had a great experience at UMHS. Everyone was wonderful and um, working with me and the my specific goals. I loved that we have some flexibility in our clinical rotations. We get to work with a lot of different hospitals and a lot of different attendings, and that networking is key in trying to get into residency. And UMHS really works well with the students and helping them try and meet as many people as possible to get those letters and get those opportunities.
Okay, great. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I want to thank you so much for your time today, Dr. Han, and I wish you the best of luck in your residency and your upcoming fellowship. Okay.
Thank you.